Oh, look who's talking.
I'ma talk shit in the world gone stupid. And now I'm back on my
Merry
bullshit.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
If you're seeing this in February, something went wrong.
Got our, what are we drinking? You brought
We're
over a
drinking
little drink.
eggnog and some Christian Brothers brandy, baby.
Eggnog and Christian Brothers. And I'll be honest with you, this shit
Yes.
is good.
And I was worried that Josh wasn't gonna like it, but he's in.
Valid, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't drink much.
Yeah.
I don't like much. I'll put it that way.
That's right. Hey,
Yeah.
it's best that way.
I can drink,
bro.
but I don't like much.
Yeah, it is.
But this tastes like a better rum chata. Know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. We were gonna do a show when we get hammered. Is this the one?
We might as well. We're doing shots of Christian Brothers.
I got Blanton's in the cabinet. Don't worry. Yeah. So like, if one of my daughters calls, there's one specifically that if she calls, I freak out because she never calls me. We
Yeah.
were just talking about that.
Yeah, I had one of my daughters call, and she doesn't call much. So when she calls, I call her back right away because it's usually something that she needs that's pretty serious. And so then Josh goes, call me. You can't.
Yeah,
text me.
yeah. I'm like, not everything's non-emergency. Like if you need me, you need to be calling me, dude. Because if I miss your text, it's fucking bad news.
Yeah, and it could, like, a text, for some reason, you don't always hear it the same as you hear a phone call.
No.
And I need to know if it's me or if what it is. My wife, I'll ask my wife, should we see about inviting so-and-so, or what do you think the kids want to do in this situation? Or it could be for anything. But it's something that we need the answer, like, within the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, it would be
so
nice
she'll
to
text somebody.
Yeah. Oh God.
And I'm like, babe,
Yeah.
it's been 10 minutes. What are we waiting on? Well, I text him. What do you mean
well,
you text him? Why didn't you call him?
You have a phone.
Because they answer their text. Well, no, if you need an answer right now,
Yeah.
hon, we should do that,
We
right?
should call. Yes.
And then she's mad at me. And she grabs the phone and she picks it up and
Dad
calls
made
him.
me call you.
Yeah.
Blame you. Yeah, I'm dude, that's hilarious. You got to call, man. If you need something, it needs to be a phone call.
It needs to be a
It's
phone
too
call.
easy to actually get a live person, so just do that.
And bro, since we're on this subject, I'm just going to take it to the next level.
Okay.
I'm going to bring it up a notch. All you people in the employed world, and you only operate through your email or a text, and it's like pulling teeth to get you to answer the
Yeah.
fucking phone when I'm on a job site or I'm at a place trying to purchase something for your company, and you don't answer the fucking phone because you have a phobia about phone calls and you're only
Oh,
an email text
God.
person.
Yikes.
That is some bullshit that we need to fucking solve and get that done. We need to have some in-depth conversations and see if we can get them converted over to the call side when need be.
So you said phobia. Like, is this for real? Like, is there people out there like that can't answer the phone? Is that a thing?
Yes,
Dude.
it is, bro. And I don't know if it's like been diagnosed, but I see this not all the time, but occasionally there's that person that only works off of the corporate phone number and only answers emails. And if you call them, it goes to voicemail, or it goes to that new little Google shit that they've got that they're screening the call before they decide whether they want to pick up the call or not.
Yeah, nice.
That thing's pissing me off too.
Yikes. I haven't had to encounter any of those, but I see that. Yeah. Not answering the phone. That is, I mean, I remember the days when you were at home and you had the answer machine and you'd be chilling on the couch and you don't want to kick it with anybody. You know what I
we
mean?
were 19 and 20, bro.
and
We
the
were
phone
high. We were
rang,
chilling after school.
And then you hear the voice, like, hey, Josh, are you there? I'm out front. Don't even pick it up. Yeah.
If you're going to be a professional, then be a
Yeah. In the
professional.
professional world, you need to be accessible.
Yes. We live in a fast-paced society. Josh, you have a shorty? Yeah, I think I could do a shorty today. We live in a fast-paced society, and information needs to be handled now if we want the production to continue on and get the job done in a timely manner. And it's not like it's small things that need an answer right away. You know what I mean? It's not like somebody has to occupy an hour of your time, even though some people do. I have people that I work with that they spend 4 hours out of a day in Zoom meetings.
Yikes. I'm gonna get you a cigar. Yikes.
Just going back and forth, bro. And I don't, and they're frustrated as hell. Like they can't get any of the things done that they're trying to get done for the company because they're always in meetings. And so I'm not, not that extreme, but bottom line, put your cell phone number out there. If people need to get a hold of you, give it out there. Nobody's calling. I'm not calling anybody after 5 o'clock. And, unless I have a relationship with you like that and we work like that. But everybody else, 5 o'clock comes, we're not calling your cell phone. We'll get in touch with you tomorrow morning. We'll send an email out while we're in bed at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, and you can deal with it in the morning.
You don't have to read the email that I sent at midnight.
Nope, not necessary. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have many people that I interact. Well, I don't interact with a lot of people outside business hours because that's business hours.
Yeah,
and even there are actually some people that I've sent my car to or blah blah blah, fill in the blanks, and it's more of a personal interaction. They give me the cell, and I'm like, don't worry, I'll never call or text you after like 5 o'clock or whatever. Man.
Yeah,
like don't worry, we're not like friends. I'm not gonna text you and see what you're doing on Saturday.
That's right.
Because we're working.
Yes. There is the occasional person I'll have to call on a Sunday because we've got a job going on Monday, and I need an answer for tomorrow morning. Confirming something. If I can't get a hold of you through an email, but that's very rare. Yeah. Very rare.
Yeah, you have a lot of active stuff like that on your that you work with. I don't have that kind of thing.
I'm gonna steal this bad boy over here.
What you looking for? Oh, the ashtray. Yep, get that ashtray. You haven't had a cigar since fucking Did you have one our first recording?
I don't want.
I think you did.
I had one of our first recordings.
I think you did have one of the first. I thought it was the first, if not, the first. Yeah, we were talking about when we first started doing this that you were gonna be, you'd have one with me, it would be a thing. Well, yeah. You fucking can't do it.
Yeah, that's because I was at the time we started too. I was working out every day, and I was trying to stay clean.
Yeah, then you got sick. You had that throat shit that you had to deal with.
Oh, bro, that was worse.
That was snarly.
And now I'm.
So, by the way, that's a fucking Merry Christmas cigar. That's
look that. Here we go. Let's show it right there.
Let's see. Okay, the camera switch.
Camera switch. Camera switch. Camera switch.
Check your phone.
Check your phone, Mike.
Check your phone. It's a Don Arturo. It's one of my favorite cigars.
Ooh. El Jefe Fuente.
Yeah, I would never give that to you because you don't smoke fucking cigars. But that is a Merry Christmas cigar. I think you're really gonna like it.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it's gonna be really light and hopefully don't get you twisted.
Yes.
Enjoy.
I will,
motherfucker. I will.
Say it ain't so.
So Merry Christmas. It's in 2 days. Today's Tuesday the 23rd. Yeah, so Christmas is in a couple days. Got everything all wrapped up. Well, I paid somebody to wrap my shit. Thank you, by the way. And yep, got a few more things all done up, and I think I'm ready for Christmas. Which is nice to feel.
So are you gonna have everybody over for dinner? Do you guys go to somebody else's house for dinner?
Yeah, tomorrow we'll go over to my mom's and my aunt's in town, so my cousin and I are gonna go have dinner with my mom and obviously my family too. Jill and Sophie are going too. But
I was about to ask that next.
Yeah, they're going. And then the next day we'll have,
They're not really talking right now.
My mom will come over in the morning on Christmas morning, mid-morning, and we'll have some presents, whatever. And then we'll probably go, I know we're going to see Jill's mom. And then we'll go visit my grandmother who's in the hospital, unfortunately. I got that last grandma living strong, doing her thing. She turned 95 on the 11th, I believe.
I don't know if I want to ask what has her in there.
Okay, so...
how long has she been in there?
Well, I saw her right before she ended up going to the hospital, and her leg was all blown up, huge.
Okay.
And it was bandaged, and I got there, and the caretaker was like, "Oh, English is their second language, so they gave me the information that I could get, and they said the nurse was there and had wrapped it. And I was like, what happened? And then my grandma struggles to speak. She had a stroke and didn't quite fully recover her speech, so it's not always easy to understand what she's saying. And
Right.
basically telling me that she fell or they got something. I'm like, how? And then she just repeats herself, and he's like, oh, the nurse was here and they wrapped it. And I was like, and they said it was fine? He's like, yeah. I go, okay. All right, well, I love you. I'm leaving. I saw it literally as I was walking out the door. And I was like, I don't know. Okay, I mean, shit. And then a couple days later, my mom emails me or calls me or texts me. Tells me that she fell and broke her foot. And she had a blood clot in her leg.
Oh, shit.
I was like, didn't understand at first if she fell because of her blood clot and broke the other foot, or if she broke her foot and the blood clot leg. I couldn't remember, but she needed surgery, so they got her the surgery in a couple days. Think her recovery is slow.
Okay, so was it her foot that you saw was swollen, or was it her upper leg?
No, it was all below her knee,
Okay.
lower leg, all of it wrapped, and she's thin skin. She's 95 years old. You know what I mean? So it's bad.
And does she have some like water retention from heart issues?
Probably.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Par for the course.
95, man.
Yes. Either you're 100 years old and you have no issues,
Right.
or you got some issues you've been dealing with for a little bit.
For a long time, yeah. Yeah, 100, no issues. There are a few out there.
There's a few out there.
Crazy.
We see them from time to time.
Like, if I'm going to be 100, I don't want issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how long I'm going to go, and I just don't want issues.
Have you ever seen that the little documentary show that's on Netflix, or one of them, about octogenarians? They interview like 15 to 20 of them that are all 100 years old and living.
What the fuck is an octogenarian?
100-year-old person.
That's what they're called?
Yeah. Yeah.
No idea. Octogenarian. I hope I can hold that one. I hope I can if I can retain that one. I want to use that one. I'm not sure. That was a shocker to the system. Octogenarian.
Yeah,
like Dan
yeah.
Bilzerian. We were talking about that.
Dan Bilzerian.
Okay.
Dan
Okay.
Bilzerian,
Go.
bro. Oh my
Your
God.
rabbit hole would
are
fucking.
we ready to switch to him?
Because you're gonna talk the whole time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let me just say.
Okay. No, I'm gonna let you chime in, because there's some shit this dude.
I fucking. You asked me earlier how long I've known about him, because I was like, oh yeah, I know him, and I was like, maybe, gotta be like near 10 years that I've known who this guy is. He won the World Series of Poker, and he was an influencer on Instagram, just like a professional money spender, with guns, yachts, and sluts. So
Okay.
that's what I know him as.
Yeah, and that seemed to be where he's been. All those things that you said.
His wheelhouse.
Yeah, his wheelhouse. It's right up what he's doing. But he's also done. I found out he's done some athletic endeavors, where he's done some like marathon type, riding bikes and running and different,
Like
athletic.
triathlons?
Yeah, I don't really know
Triathlons?
all the. I just briefly. I only found out about the Cat 48 hours ago.
This shit's fucking good.
Hey, Merry Christmas. And I didn't really. I knew nothing about him, because I wasn't up until recently. I'm not into influencers and and anything
recently.
having to do with it. I know Joe Rogan from the fight game, and that's about the extent of it.
I wish I didn't know influencers.
And so I've done some digging into him a little bit. I didn't read his bio or anything, but I've watched a few different interviews with him. And Joe Rogan had him on his podcast like 9 years ago.
Right. Okay. There we go. Yeah. There we go.
And Joe Rogan explained exactly what you explained about the guy. But I think in the last 9 years, he might have done a couple more things.
He's probably done a few more things. But I was literally just thinking in my head, like when you're like talking about influencers and just recently getting into it, I was like, the only influencers I know are the ones from a certain generation, from like between 5 and 10 years ago. Everybody else, I have no idea who the new people are.
Yeah, but that's
I only
still
know
good that
those
them.
those old names, because that's when I was watching. Now I'm like, I don't watch.
Yeah, I
any
wasn't
of that
paying
shit.
attention. I was trying to stay off of all of it.
Yeah, I got absorbed in. They grabbed me, like the Godfather.
So my man he's had some recent. He had a debate on the show. I don't know what you want to call it, with Paul Bet David.
Okay.
Patrick Bet David.
Yeah.
Patrick Bet David. He has the show called the PBD.
Okay.
And
Never heard of it.
See, I don't think he's an influencer, but he is a
No.
podcaster. And then other people have talked about that interview, and then he was on another guy show where I'm pretty sure the guy, from what I got from it, is a ex-military guy. He has a podcast now. He was. They had a debate about supporting Israel and not supporting Israel. And Dan Bilzerian is a non-supporter of Israel and has a lot to say about the Jewish influence in society.
We established earlier he's Armenian.
Yes, he's
And
Armenian.
Armenian American, but he's Armenian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So he's got some history.
I don't really.
identifies
I don't know
with
enough
history.
about Armenian and Jewish history to have an
Me
opinion one
either.
way or the
But
other.
I got enough. I know enough about the history of the world to know that region over there has problems with each other. So he's got some history.
if I know anything,
if
that's
I
what I
know
know.
anything, that strip over there is, there's a lot of activity that goes on over there
That's
for a
right,
long time.
That's right.
Yep.
And so I sat and I watched this interview or this debate with these two, with the military gentleman, and I can't think of his name, but if you go on YouTube, there's not a lot of things to pop up. You'll find it. And Dan. And Dan goes on to express his reasoning. And now, first, I'm going to say a lot of negative things about some people right now coming from this gentleman, but I want to preface it with, I don't think the dude is a racist guy or anything like that, because he doesn't seem like that. He talks about, he has a ton of Jewish friends.
We're talking about
He has-
Bilzerian still.
Yes, Bilzerian.
Yeah.
He has a ton of friends across every spectrum. I don't know how many gay friends or stuff like that he has, but I'm sure he has gay friends too. And
Whether he knows it or not.
yeah, well, no, I'm sure he does. I don't think he cares. He seems like he's just a dude that doesn't care about that shit.
Yeah.
But his take on this situation and his
What's the situation?
about Jewish leaders around the world influencing countries and political movements for their benefit, for Zionist Israeli government benefit, not well.
When you put it like that, it's not so hard to believe.
No. Well,
I mean, and when I say that, it's
what?
mean
No,
like
the
that it's
difference
not-
is
it's just-
the difference is suppose. Okay, look, I think everybody influences from every country. They influence
They
the
want- yeah.
biggest people. They
They
try to
want their
influence
country-
China. They try. I don't know
Yeah.
how many people try to influence China one way or the other, but they try to influence America. They try to influence European nations.
of course, right? I
You know,
mean-
anywhere that they can have an influence to get people to benefit
them.
their cause.
Yeah.
Then yes, it just seems that Jews are better at it than most.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, right? That the numbers, right? They just by
Yes,
far are
yes.
just more successful. Than,
Yes.
Is it because there's so many of them, or is it because
No,
there's
what do you mean
something
so
about
many?
them?
There's-
What I'm asking. Is it the
like,
numbers?
look,
is it the
now
commitment?
here's my next thing I want to preface this with. I don't know shit. Like, I did not go do research on different research papers or books and start to look up statistics of numbers. I'm only telling you what these guys are talking about
Okay.
in this podcast.
Good. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said
And
that.
it's for entertainment purposes only. And he claims that Jewish folks are 2% of the world population,
Okay.
but own
Oh yeah.
something like 35% of the positions in influential spots, whether it's media, political, corporations that are powerful, whatever it is. Film, yes.
Everything. Right?
Yes, everything.
The media,
And
newspapers, periodicals,
news, yes,
everything.
the whole nine.
Right.
You know,
Controlling the masses.
well,
Movie studio. I mean, TV networks.
yes, all the above.
Name it.
And that this country spends, I don't know, it's just money, but we do spend money. We give a lot of money to Israel every year. But that what we do isn't necessary for the benefit of America as it is for Israel.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's what their debate is. And then other people on the other side, let's flip it to the other side now, because I watched a lot of them go back and forth. I watched him, and then because of him, I watched other people debate in this subject because I didn't know a lot about it.
I'm just like, why is it because they're like, isn't it coincidental that they happen to be Jewish? And I don't understand the concept of why them being Jewish really fucking matters. Like, good on you for fucking doing your thing, right? Like, is it coincidental, or is it like it's an age-old tradition of advancement that's in their blood and in their genetics to give to the next generation? That's what they do, is try to advance themselves.
I think that's probably all of that. That's true.
You know,
I'm with you, and I don't know that they're that like. Do I think there's 5 little Jewish guys in a room, plotting to do the world? I don't know. I don't think so. You know what I mean? I don't think so. I don't think there's something like that.
I would know, but I don't know. I guess it's realistic.
No, because
the truth is,
I watched some videos, bro, of Netanyahu and some other political. And now look, there's political clowns in every government, and there's political extremists that get into the governments because the people in their area that are extreme views vote them in to be in these positions.
Yeah, they get in.
They get in one way or another.
Yeah.
Okay, we've had it in this country since the beginning.
It's happening now.
We have it now.
We have one.
Who?
Oh, you're not going to jump on that one? Our
No,
president?
I'm going to let you run it.
You want to say, our president? He's nuts, but I like him.
Right? And so I think in not all, but in a lot of Jewish homes, they teach their kids to be educated. Mm-hmm. They teach their kids to be religious to some extent, more than others.
Yeah,
But to some sense have a sense of community. And now this is the thing that, and there's nothing wrong with this until it becomes, and gosh, this is the thing that he said, that when somebody becomes, it doesn't matter whether you're white, black, Asian, or matter what it is, when you have a superiority complex. Now, I don't know if that's the pot calling the kettle black when white people had a superiority complex for the last 300 years.
Yeah, I mean, when you're superior, you're gonna get one.
You know,
you're
what
gonna
I mean?
get a complex.
No, bro, it's fucking. Come on, man. People
I have
just
an idea.
start to have.
I need
people
a drink.
get told that their shit don't stink enough. It's like
It's what
Hollywood
happens.
celebrities.
I know,
yes,
it just happens.
Dude. They think that shit is
what they
real,
think.
dude.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't you sing a Christmas song while I make a drink?
All right, you guys ready? Just kidding. Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. But this whole rabbit hole, bro, has been crazy. And everybody that's out there, look into this no matter what side you're on, and then figure out a way for everybody to just figure this shit out, because it's crazy. There doesn't need to be any more turmoil than enough turmoil that's already given every day. And these people keep trying to push shit, both sides on an issue. And it doesn't matter. And it's crazy to me, because you watch people belittle people from Nigeria, how these politicians are belittling the folks in Minnesota. They belittle Mexicans for all their hype on immigration. They belittle any ethnicity. Now it's Jewish folks in this situation. But they don't do it to themselves. And then they get upset when somebody calls them out on them having those opinions. It's
Like-
crazy.
Like gaslighting.
Yeah, straight gaslighting,
But that's
bro.
the joke about Jewish people. Like
No, not
they,
Jewish
that
people,
they're
white
ga-
people.
Oh, white people. Oh, I
White
guess I'm
people,
lost.
bro.
What are we talking about? I'm lost now. The whole time I was like,
No, because
I was
okay.
making a drink.
So everybody's talking about Jewish people right now and about how they're superior. They feel their superiority, like they're teaching it to the kids. You know, you're
That they're
Jewish.
better than
You're better
everyone.
than everybody else. You're God's chosen people. The rest of the world has to bow down to you.
Okay, well, I mean, it sounds extremist, but is that like? I know that's the overtone, but is it like that's how they're doing it? Like you're
No,
better
I
than
don't know.
everyone?
I'm telling you what they're saying.
Oh, they're saying
no,
that.
no. I'm telling you what these people are saying on these shows.
Yeah, okay.
Not
that's what
that
I'm
I
saying.
know this.
Yeah. Well, I got questions.
Yeah, yeah.
questions.
I don't really have other.
You don't have the
I don't-
answers.
I don't have the answers for you. It's from me. I have the answers from what these people are saying. From me, I don't know enough. I have Jewish friends, and I think some of these things. My mom was very Christian. My mom grew up always trying to search for God, and my whole life I've known that Jewish people are God's people. It's in the Bible. It's this
Yeah,
or that. They're the
yeah,
chosen
yeah,
people of Israel. All this or that.
Yeah.
Now, I can kill all of this whole concept, but these people they just keep throwing religion left and right. It's like a three-piece right now, bro. The Muslims, the Christians, and the Jews, and all of them are fighting for a relationship between one another, one or the other. The Jewish folks want it with the Christians, but supposedly hate the Christians at the same time. The Muslim people want it with the Christians because they don't want it with the Jews.
They hate it with the Jews.
But,
yeah. Yeah.
but at the same time, say they want a death to America.
Yeah, infidels. The infidels.
I'm fucking, and the whole thing is over religion, bro. Mm-hmm. Come on, that's right.
It's continuously over religion. Well, we keep saying that.
But and now,
that.
but I'm just saying, these things I've been watching with the topics went from like social injustices or making money to now we're religious fighting on these shows and that I'm watching all the time. And it's just, and you can't get away from it. No matter if you go to this type of show or that type of show, somebody has this influence coming on it left and right.
It's what's hot.
Can't we
What's
find something
fresh?
hot? Can't we find something fresher like
Yeah.
that's making it all better for everybody
Yeah.
and that everybody's working it out?
Like in pluribus. Okay. If y'all aren't watching pluribus, you need to get on that
Pluribus,
tip.
yes. If you guys haven't got on, it's on Apple.
It's on Apple. The thing finale is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And,
So are you caught up?
No, I'm in like episode. I don't think I watched 4. I think I watched 3. I might have watched
Okay,
4.
so you tell me what the last thing was you watched because I don't want to go beyond that with you. I'm all caught up.
You would give me an atom bomb,
Oh, okay.
and they're like, "Well, we would try and talk about it." Okay, so this fucking show is weird, but it is good. All right,
It is, bro.
So you had said that it's got a little. I had said that it's up on deck because it looks weird, and I love weird. And you're like, yeah, and it's got a little kind of like an alien tip, right? And I was like,
Yes.
okay. So the show starts with a counting down clock. So I'm like, okay, invasion, whatever. So the way it all goes down is super cool. I didn't mind that they sped it up the way they did. And they even kind of addressed that in a later episode, but
They did because that would have been crazy seeing all that shit unfold.
yeah, on the airplane, she says, yeah, we went after, we started off slow and then we went after, these other high-end Air Force bases and things, and, the FDA or the whatever it was, not the FDA, but anyway.
NSA.
Yeah,
All of them.
all of it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny that, that there's only a few of them that are still kind of normal, right? And I say kind of, because I'm just like, this, life, they have it. They've set up a perfect world, in truth, right? You're watching all these people just like walking by and helping and teaming like ants almost, right? Like just walking by and being distracted by help. So offering help and doing without having to discuss anything or I'd have
They
a
all
plan.
share a mind.
They all share a mind.
They all share one mind.
Yeah, so it's super.
And yeah.
It's super fucking cool. The whole show's very witty. When she says she wants to meet the other regular people, they're like, well, we can ask them. And then she kind of looks away, and I go, she's asking all of them right now. They're all with somebody.
Yes.
All over the world. They're already with them.
Yep.
And she's like, what are you doing? And she goes, they said yes. I was like, yep. They just asked everyone. I was like, this show is so good.
So did you get to where they all had the meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got to the meeting.
I love Homeboy. I love the fucking...
The Indian dude.
Yeah, the Indian
He's the
cat.
best.
He's doing it right. He had so many good points. He's like, I don't see what's wrong here. Nobody's hurting.
They are going to be hurting.
Well, of course, but I'm talking about what's going on, right? We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Technically, it's all perfect.
Yeah.
So the truth and the crazy part is when any of them get too emotional, all of the others like freeze up, go into this like standing seizure thing for some period of time, right?
So have you got to where she's searching the milk factory? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just at the atom bomb. So that's the
Okay.
very last
I was
scene.
trying to remember where the spot that
Must be
correlate.
episode,
It's
like,
going to be
4.
next. No,
Must
it's going
be
to be like the
next.
next one you watch.
Yeah. And I'm like, of course, one of them says, well, because, the Indian cat, when they fly in to meet up, you see all these like 747s or whatever they are all lined up on the runways coming down, pulling up to the parking spots. I look at Joe, I go, like they're pulling up on their bicycles.
It was.
All these 747s pulling the gates at the same time. They're all the same color. And they're like, oh, the other one's not here yet. He asked for a different plane. And I looked at Jill and I go, I would have asked for an F-14. I would have been there quick. I would have been like, let's do some things, right? This fool shows up in Air Force One. As soon as I saw the nose, I go, Air Force One. I love this guy. That was the best shit.
It was.
Yeah.
Right when he pulled up,
Yeah,
I was like, yes. That was
bro.
exactly what I would have called for.
Yeah, you would have, right? I was like F-14. But that guy's great.
Yes.
And they're just like, we would move heaven and earth for you to be happy. And I'm like, yeah, because when she's not, you guys fucking die. So your life depends on her happiness. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it looks great.
There's going to be more shit that's going to bring to light some shit that you're not aware of yet. And
I had a thought. I wrote it down because it was a deep thought.
It's crazy because it comes as a virus that they generate.
Yeah,
It was the information that they received
when
when they were in the beginning. It was the signal that they received, and then they started.
It was a recipe.
Yes, it was the recipe to get them in.
One thing I did note on here that the overtone of it is like, it's so simple. I mean, just some of the overtones I'm getting now. Anger hurts everyone.
Yeah.
If you can have all what's good in the world, but anger can still hurt everyone. It's that strong.
Yeah. Which is right back to our point. Can we switch some gears on some shit? Do we have to always be confrontation? And the sad thing is that you eat it up. You want to watch the confrontation.
Yeah, we stop on those videos. The little riot videos.
Yeah.
Dude getting cold cocked or people being mean to one another. Yeah.
I mean, do you search the internet for all fun and loving things and inspirational things?
Purple unicorns and rainbows, please. Today we'll
Sad
do
to
yellow unicorns. Yeah, no, I don't search for that shit, but I got you. You know what I mean? Like I stop and look at it because it feeds it to me, and then I watch it more and more.
Well, inspirational phrases I get, from time to time.
Yeah.
Or you'll get the occasional, dude. You ever seen this little kid, like 3 years old? He's got his little shit kickers in his cowboy hat, and he's out getting the horses out and walking the horses and feeding the horses.
Maybe.
Oh my God, dude!
Is it one of those baby videos, or is this like
this
real?
This is a real kid with his family. They have a farm. They have a stable. They have horses, and he has the best relationship with these horses, bro.
How
it
old
is
is he?
ridiculous.
You said
Like
he's
3 or 4 years old
Dude.
tops. If he's 4, he's a short kid for 4, or he's 3 years old.
Wow.
But he is literally like bringing this big ass horse out of the barn, gets up on a stool, puts the harness on the thing, gets it down, walks it over into the barn. His dad helps him put the saddle in. He tells, no, I want it. So he grabs the saddle, and his dad has to pick him and the damn saddle and put it on the horse. But he's too precious.
Well, now
bro.
that you're talking about it, it'll definitely come up on my Instagram.
Yeah, it will. It'll be in tomorrow.
Last thing I want to say about Pluribus is I love the costume design. So they're all wearing regular clothes.
Yeah. I wonder where you're going with this.
But the first one that really jumped at me, I was noticing them, but they weren't like as funny or the placement wasn't as crazy. On the plane ride out there, you know who's in the front flying the plane?
I mean, I remember that it was
It's her
Crazy
host.
Walks of Life.
It's her host, right? And then it's the girl from Fridays,
Yes.
TGI Fridays.
Yes,
she has
TGI
the outfit
Fridays.
on, and she's flying the plane. I thought that was hilarious. And then at the end when she's talking about the atom bomb, the dude like at the hospital because something happened to her friend or whatever.
Right.
He's wearing a FedEx uniform.
Yeah.
And it's just it's so funny because it doesn't matter. That's what I loved about it. Your skin doesn't matter. Like the Indian cat said, you're literally your skin does not matter. What you do or did does not matter. It's everybody's equal and there's no hurt, there's no harm, there's no crime, there's no pain, except for when you're angry. It shows that anger ruins the world.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a cool show.
At least it disrupts the aliens.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
for
it does.
sure. But anyway, check it out. It is pretty good. I'm all caught up. I can't talk too much about it because I can't ruin it for old Joshy over here.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. We're gonna bang it out for sure. Like
yeah.
this week. This week it'll get done.
But yeah, side note, Dan Bilzerian is going to run for something for some political spot. So we'll see how that all shakes out.
He's gonna run for a political office. Yeah. So while we were talking about, that's what led us into the conversation about like that anybody can be in politics now, and I don't want to see a bunch of influencers take over our government, even though like technically one is running the country, but I hate the idea that that's what we're going to be producing for a while.
Straight up,
Because if it
bro.
starts, it'll run for a bit, and it'll back out again. It'll have its little wave of change, but I don't want this to happen. You've had movie stars that become governors, and you got guys like president now who name him whatever you want to name, whatever he did, real estate mogul or
real estate mogul and TV celebrity.
yeah, I guess TV celebrity.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like TV celebrity. It was more.
Well, he was, dude. He was a master.
Social
He's
media.
a master salesman, bro.
Yeah.
Literally. You have anything if anything that guy is, he's definitely two things that you could say in a positive light. He is a master salesman, no doubt.
Got away with words.
Period. His second thing is that he knows how to win people over by constantly complimenting them.
Oh yeah, you had said that before.
He just, from the moment he sees you, he looks at something that he's going to be able to compliment you on and get you on his team. And it's all shit that you learn in sales courses as you're learning to be a salesman. They send you to these different fucking weekend sales trainings. And they teach you all these tricks about how to manipulate to get the sale. If a person could tell you 100 no's and 100 different reasons, and they teach you all the ways to get around them and win the people over, all he's doing is taking those techniques and riding them through day in and day out.
Smart.
But I would prefer to have some people in these positions that are educated in the thing that we're asking them to do. And my second part is, I don't know how we get away from this, but the country was basically made on us borrowing money from somebody rich to pay for our military to fight against England and to gain our independence. And then we had to pay that person back with benefits and interest of their from obtaining their money. So money makes this thing run.
That's right. And that means we need a businessman to run the country.
We either need we do need a businessman, but we need a businessman who also understands the social part of it as well. And I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the main reason why, and you can look at it right now in front of you if you just go look and research. Our GDP is like at 2.7 or 3 or something like that. Not even, I think it's, I'd have to look it up. I don't remember what it is currently, but something like 2 something. And Japan's is like 3.5 or somewhere in that range, or even 4 maybe. I don't exactly, I knew these numbers a few months ago when I looked into this, but I haven't looked into it recently. But they're doing better economically because of the things that they implement socially into their country. Now, don't get me wrong. You don't want to be a socialist country. You want to have all the freedoms and everything. But some of the social things that they enact in their country, the control that they put over it, they're able to plan and execute a job in a timely manner because they're all on the same page about it. In this country, we bicker back and forth between the left and the right, and the fucking people with the money who want to do it on this side and the people who on the money who want to do it on that side, and we put it in stasis for fucking 10 years to debate over who's going to get the fucking power to do it, and then we finally implement something. And we go back and forth forever, such as stem cells. Stem cells should be available for everybody in this country to heal their body with all kinds of aches and pains that they've got.
Agreed.
And we keep stifling the fucking concept over bullshit reasons.
Why do you think that they're doing that?
Because it's all about making the money.
Well, yeah, but
we make more money off of sick people than we would curing people. It's the economics of it. And that's the fucked up part. They're not doing that shit in China. It's not a battle between that shit.
Yeah.
They're fucking stem cells work. Okay, everybody, here it is. It's fucking
trying
out.
to keep it from happening.
Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we don't have to pay so much on fucking all you people dying and on the medical bills on you guys. We can
no
send it to
kidding.
making fucking bombs to catch up to America.
Yeah, which they've done.
You know? But fuck.
So you didn't like Death by Lightning? I finished watching all that.
Yeah, I liked it. But it was kind of got a little campy at times. And then the
What is
fucking
campy?
Campy is like sitcom-ish, like, you know, Brady
the
Bunches.
characters were like
yes.
they were playing off each other. I enjoyed that because I like Blaine, the one with the white beard. He's the guy that was in Billy Madison. He's the fucking right, and he's good. And that character that he can do I thought it was fun. And he'd do it out there every once in a while. Like the first time he did it, he's like, "Get your feet off the table." I was like, that's not from the 1880s. That's great. I love it. He's bringing it in. So I enjoyed most of it. I thought it was good. I thought it was entertaining, and I liked the whole
and
thing.
the assassin, you know, his whole journey and everything, and bringing his story to life.
And his character, he's the same character in Succession.
Oh, okay, I forgot he was in Succession.
Oh my God, he's Shiv's husband. Dude.
Yeah.
He's the husband.
You're right. Yeah.
He's like the perfect kiss-ass bitch boy who stands up for himself, like at the weird moments, right?
Yeah.
In a bitchy way.
Yeah, super awkward.
Like he'll make you hit him, but then make you feel bad about hitting him. A guy like that. It was dude. He played his part perfect, and I enjoyed it because I enjoyed the history of it. But God, I don't want to talk about politics, but it's a political show.
Yeah, it is a political show.
The whole electoral college thing. So in the beginning, they're trying to find someone not to inaugurate, but someone to run for their party for president.
Right.
And so they all go and they vote the Senate or whatever,
and he's the last one on the list.
And he's not even on the list. He's not on the list, dude. And then somebody throws a one-man because his speech. His speech was so good. He said Garfield for president, so he gets one vote. And it's one of these like Vatican stories where, you know, slowly but surely they're all internally arguing, and the guy, the next thing you know, the nobody wins the papacy.
And he did the speech for the guy that he was trying to nominate
for John Sherman, General Sherman's son. So I don't know. It was good, and then I was like electoral college. I'm like, man, you know, this thing was invented because we couldn't really keep track of votes quickly. Now we can. We should just be doing all of our voting by vote. No extra county points, no state points, no nothing. Each vote counts. Like, why aren't we doing that?
What do you mean we do that?
Not for the presidency. Electoral college is what wins or loses the fucking the presidency there.
All the electoral colleges is numbers given to those representatives.
Right, and they shouldn't matter.
You're just saying one for one.
One vote.
Well,
to
the reason
one
it
vote.
does is because of population growth in a particular area. You can't do that. You have way more fucking people in California than you do in Utah. You can't give the same voting rights for the 10 people in Utah that you have to for the 2 million in California.
It's fair. No, you don't give them. Wait, so I want to be clear. I'm not saying a point system. I'm saying that if 100 people in California vote for one thing, it's 100 votes at the tally, like for A or B. We're voting on A or B, and you have 16 trillion people voting. This should be 1 to 1 to 1, whatever that number is. However many people voted for this, and how many people voted for that. Not, oh, this many people voted in California against this many, so they equal 50 votes, and that goes to the tally. No, dude, like every single person's vote should be counted as one, and there shouldn't be a point system.
I don't think you. I'm
The
either
Electoral College.
not getting it,
How much? So
or you're not getting it. One of the two of us
for the
isn't getting
presidency,
it. Okay.
the Electoral College is used by states having a certain amount of votes, right? Worth that they send in based on what we say here in California, right?
Based on population. So
Based
we
on
have-
the voting that we vote in the state.
Correct.
So if there's however many people there and this many people vote one way and the other people vote the other way, the majority, they win the whole state.
Yes.
And so that whole state votes for A instead of B,
correct.
right? It shouldn't be that way. All the A votes need to go to one fucking number, and all the B votes go to one number, and whatever number's largest is
Wins?
what wins.
I agree with you.
That's what.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
I don't
That's not
I
how
don't
it
care about
works.
anything on how there is growth. It does. This is straight up fair. Vote
Yeah.
for vote.
That problem comes from districting. Well, I don't really know if that's the only reason it comes
Well,
because I don't know enough about that
They
portion
did
of
it because they couldn't have immediate tally votes and things. They made it that way to benefit themselves.
Yes.
It's not. It's
But
now we can count everyone's vote
But it,
easily.
I don't know if it came from this, but part of it was because they didn't want black people's vote to make decisions on what the rest of the country wanted. So they
I'm sure.
gerrymandered and took
I'm
their
sure.
districts over.
Gerrymandered.
Yes.
Gerrymandering.
Yes.
How do you
they took-
spell it? With a J or a G? There's a G. There's a G.
Oh, it
There's
was a G. There was a G.
Yeah,
That's right. It was a G.
Gerrymandering.
Yeah,
That name's not
gerrymandering.
even Jerry. It's Gary. Yeah.
And yeah. So I mean, it's
It's stupid.
It is stupid.
It's stupid.
There's
The president should change that.
there should probably be a better way. Yeah. I don't know what the best way is for that.
Fucking
To be
vote
honest
for
with you,
vote, straight
well,
up.
Here's the other thing today. No, I guess because you can really hack that. But I mean, if you can have all of your credit card information on you, on your phone,
Yeah.
and you can have your ID on your phone and your passport on your phone and everything
Vote
else,
from your
and
phone?
it could. Why can't you vote from your phone?
You'd have to have some unique identifying number to the signal, and then
That's
no
you
one
know,
could ever
and
send it in
Republicans have been talking about that everybody should have a voting ID. I kind of agree with
I
that.
agree with that 100%.
You should have a voting ID and it should be attached to your phone and you should just make the fucking vote.
again. Yeah, you
Now
should
the
have a
problem
voting
is
ID.
you could give your phone to somebody else and they could vote
Yeah,
for you.
someone
I guess.
could do it for you. You can't do that. So
Yeah,
I hear
there would
that.
have to be a verification of a face. Well, yeah.
Even all that can be hacked.
Yeah,
But there
I don't
should be
know.
a voter ID on it. It's just, why not? I don't care what the reasoning is behind the bullshit conspiracy theory that someone's
I mean,
cheating. I don't
supposedly
care.
we do
Why
have a
not
voter
just
ID,
do it?
don't we? In the social security number.
Well, that would be identification, but not necessarily something you'd have to show to prove that you are who you are and registering all your, like, it all lines up. I don't think they check all that, right? Well, they just check your name at the door.
From when I went, I had to show my regular driver's license ID to show that I'm the person that's voting. And I think even when I registered to vote, I had to show now I hear a lot about people you don't have to show your ID when you register, that people are just canvassing and fucking letting you sign up without it. I'm not saying that that's
I don't know
not
if it
true.
fully gets processed, to be
Yeah.
honest. There's got to be some more vetting there.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's that cigar? Not good.
No, it's excellent. It's good. You know, I like the Robustos, but
Robusto.
yeah, Robusto, tomato. I'm not aficionado.
But you a rapper though.
I gotta have some time.
Hey, you watched the 50 documentary? We were talking
The
about
P.
that.
Diddy documentary.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it.
Oh, you don't care? Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. It's the history I lived. I went through most of it.
Okay, dude. I thought Diddy was just a little pushover, pussy motherfucker who always was creeping in on people and trying to get
on the
to be
rap songs,
yes,
up on the videos, right?
Just like Suge said.
Yeah, just like Suge said.
Yep, no different.
You don't
than
want
what
that.
Suge
Come
said.
to death row.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
that was always the talk, though.
and at that time period in my
Puff.
life,
His name was Puff. Back
yes,
then.
he was Puffy.
Puffy
he wasn't no
Combs.
P. Diddy.
Nope, Sean Puffy Combs.
And he was, to me, you know, because I didn't know enough about his personal life growing up. He was just a little bitch motherfucker from, you know, nerdy motherfucker from New York that was able to get in on the executive side and manipulate his way in. And then, you know, once he got a little bit of power, then he was able to,
You want to be Kingpin?
yes, and then he used Biggie as his instrument to
Yep,
blow himself
jump
up.
off.
Now, there's nothing wrong with all of those things that I just said, because in business and everything, you do some things
Especially
like
in
that.
music.
Yes.
Music,
Yes.
that's what you do. You got to find somebody.
sure,
That's what
1000%.
He's a producer.
Nothing wrong with that.
Good
And
at
he
his
did,
job.
Look, he
Good at his
did
job.
produce in the beginning the bands that he was their style coordinator. He was their image and all that.
Aaliyah.
He did
Didn't
a
he bring
good
Aaliyah
job.
on
Yes,
Missy Elliott?
he did a good job on that stuff. Mary J. Blige.
Yes.
So he was good at that, no doubt.
Maze.
Kudos and hats off to him. It was that I didn't realize that he was raised kind of with a gangster mentality from his mama that I didn't realize I didn't have the respect for as far as the gangster side.
Right, because you were saying, like, he went off to private schools and had,
Yes.
like, but he lived street life back home.
Yes. And he was influenced by what was going on in the household from his mama. And they weren't all good influences. Let's just say that.
Yeah, because you
There
were
was a
saying
lot of bad
maybe
shit
his
that
dad
went
was
on.
a pimp and his mom was a trick.
Yes. And he was sold dope, all kinds of shit. And they'll talk about that in the documentary.
Harlem. Yeah, Harlem, right?
But I don't even remember. Queens, I think.
It's Queens?
I don't remember.
I don't know. It's over there.
Anyway, then he was vindictive and he was manipulative. And he was vindictive and manipulative both from his mentor and I think a young man getting money, blowing up. He worked his ass off, but then he started to have a God complex. And he starts talking about how he's Jesus. And before he even talks about who he's Jesus, I know, because I know these cats that I grew up with, that once they got money, they had a God complex. And I even know
Yeah.
executive people and rich people who, because they have money, sometimes they have a God complex because of
It's
it.
a bummer.
And I don't want to say it's a God complex. They just have I have money,
an
I don't
air.
give a fuck.
They have an air about them.
Yes,
Yeah,
an
that's,
arrogance.
You know.
And the reality is nobody's better than anybody. It's all what you think in your head. And life will teach you at some point one way or another. That's the bottom line.
So the Jews are doing it right. They're teaching their kids that they're the best. They ain't doing anything wrong. I saw today. How come Jews never admit to being full Jews? Every time you ask them, they say they're Jewish.
That's a pretty funny
Why
one.
did that come up on my shit today? That was
because,
weird.
Probably because somebody was talking about this.
The Hill
The
said
Hill, yeah.
that we know Josh and Bo are going to be talking about.
And so he was actually, and he was tied with people who had some power in the gangster world, and those people had his back. And then in this documentary, you learn that they had a hit out on Tupac. And I never knew that to be like, I heard rumors about shit like that when I was young.
All that investigating.
But I didn't know that to be true. And through this documentary, these people that were straight involved with it, it's all in the past, and people have died and moved on, or what, gone to jail. But now the truth comes out about these people talking about what went on during that time period. And even though Tupac and them did beat up that Crip from Long Beach, from that area right there, was Long Beach, Compton area, he was from the set that Puffy and his music partner had gotten this gang, had put the hit out with this gang to get him. Well, they had almost got him somewhere else and they didn't get him. But here in Vegas, they had the opportunity and they got him.
You think that was part of the shit in the elevator when he went to the...
No, I think that was separate.
That was way early.
I think that was separate.
So much way earlier.
That was the first time. Now, that has two prongs to that one. One, Puffy may have had some influence or had one of his friends, because everybody knows everybody in the hood. Even though you might not be hanging out with them, their cousin, you know who they are. Yeah. They dated your sister or somebody that went to somebody. Everybody knows somebody. Yeah. One off from knowing somebody. And Pac was also hanging around some bad cats that also could have set him up. So that first one, I don't know if it was them or if it was the other cats that he was hanging out with.
Or just some cats coming down the elevator, some real gangsters from New York.
No, it was gangsters that knew he was going to the studio right there. Were following him, and one of them he was hanging out with.
Already in it.
No. They caught him at no.
So they went
in
and they followed him in.
Right when they got in, they caught him and pinned him up right in their lobby.
I thought that they were already in the elevator and Pac was trying to get in, and then that's when. Yeah, I don't remember.
No, because Little C's was in the elevator coming down. And the elevator door opened when they were getting shot.
Oh,
and he turned around in the elevator and went right back up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so I didn't know about any of these details about Puffy, and about how everybody that he came up with, he X'd them out of the business. The one cat that he grew up, that came up with him, that owned 25% of Bad Boy Records. He strong-armed him to sign over his fucking percentage of a thing and gave him nothing.
Yikes.
Gave him nothing.
So he's like a real true kingpin in New York.
Yeah, literally.
Real gangster.
Straight up. And you would the guy couldn't fight him way out of a wet paper bag, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, not a lot of mob bosses could.
But here's the most gangster story right here, Josh. I didn't know this either. They're at a party or an album release or something in New York, and they're all partying, and they're outside the club, and Suge Knight comes up with one of his homies, and this is where Pac and him are having the beef. I don't know where the timeline is that this happens, if it's before the Death Row Records calling him out thing. I think it is. Or maybe it's right after that. Suge walks up and he has his buddy, and they start confronting Puffy and his people. This dude walks up, doesn't say a word, stands right next to Suge's buddy, looks directly at Suge. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Smokes his homie right there in front of him. Suge grabs Puffy, gets behind him, and is ducking behind him. Shoot, motherfucker, shoot. You're going to shoot this motherfucker. The guy just walks away.
What?
Yes. That was the most gangster story that I had no clue that Puffy and his business associate had that guy come and kill Suge's friend like that. I didn't know that. So that was, to me, showed me, okay, Puff has some balls to be able to. Now, I'm not saying he's going to pull the trigger.
No, but this is in the height of gangster rap.
Yes, right? It was in the height of gangster rap.
This is it. Like,
yes.
East Coast, West Coast.
Yes. And then Biggie gets smoked, and I'm 99% sure that one cop did it, and Suge's the one that had him do it. And,
yeah.
But Then it goes back to another story where this is not a few years before Puff all goes down. This is like in 2020 or 2022 or something. I think 2022 or 23. He hires this kid. He does like a national tryout thing for, people to produce beats. And this one kid, J Rod or J Rock or whatever the hell his name is, he's got the flow. He cracks the code. He knows he's making the cuts. Puffy's like, you're my dude. Pulls him in. He's going to be the producer on Puffy's next album. And they go in and Puffy's like juicing him up. You're the shit, man. You're my boy. We're going to go big time. I'm going to pay you this. I'm going to pay you that. Pay you $150,000 as soon as the album drops, this or that. Well, when this guy's in there in the beginning, I'm pretty sure it's Puffy, his son Justin. I think that's the Justin that they're talking about. Is arguing with this cat. They go in the bathroom. Gunshots. The guy is like mixing. He hears the gunshots, but he's like, no, I didn't just hear gunshots. Did I hit he thought he hit maybe like, a gunshot.
Snare drum.
Yeah. And then he's thinking about it. And then the two of them walk out. They rush out. And he goes in the bathroom, and the dude is leaking everywhere. So he just starts grabbing towels and stuffing him and call 911, call 911. They get the guy out because they're not waiting for the ambulance. The guy's going to die if they wait. So he's taking him out. As he takes him down out of the studio, the ambulance is waiting 3 blocks down. He runs down the street. What are you doing? He's going to die. They go, we're waiting for the cops to come. He goes, there's nothing for you to be afraid of. Get down here and pick this guy up. He's going to die if you don't take him. They get this guy. The cops come. The cops come the next day for some reason. Puffy talks to him. The whole thing goes away. Never charges filed. Never a word that this guy was shot.
Wow.
Nothing. Everything just goes away.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So that was the one thing that you could say, if that all is true, Puffy does have some gangsterism in him.
Yeah, and the cops are going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
I got to watch this shit.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I got to watch it.
It was crazy, that's for sure. And I hadn't watched that last episode, and I was talking with somebody about it, and they said, yeah, you got to watch that last episode. And for sure enough, it had a lot of but it's also sad, bro.
Yeah.
The whole thing is sad.
Did you watch that documentary back in the day about Tupac's murder? And, both of them. That British guy that did it? You ever seen his documentary?
Watched bits and pieces, or I did watch it. Remind me a little bit.
It's all the shit we know about the cop. Like I think it was like the first one that came out, and it's really like one man show kind of documentary. He's carrying the camera around himself half the time, and they start talking about all the cops involved, like everything that we know. He brings it to light, and he does another one about Kurt Cobain's suicide. And he goes out, tries to get, prove that Courtney is if not basically was there, but facilitated the fucking shit out of him killing himself. Sad, right? Speaking of Cobain, I just came back from his hometown. He's from Aberdeen, and he lived in his first place that he ever moved out to was in Olympia, where I was. I went to Washington this weekend.
That's right. Right. And what'd you go to Washington for?
We're to go visit Ryan, my son. He's up there doing his thing.
Yes. How's he doing?
Making us proud.
We didn't talk because we were waiting to get it on camera.
Yeah,
but how is he?
So he's great, man. He's good. He's gonna be here tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Christmas Eve.
Tomorrow's Wednesday, Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, he'll come home tomorrow. But yeah, man, he's good. He's doing his thing. He's fucking working his ass off and paying his bills.
Hey, that's all you could ask
for. That's all I want. All I want. Let me borrow that light show.
He's winning.
Yeah, we're all winning. We're all winning. But we had made plans to go to the Rams Seahawks game. He's a Rams fan, and our buddy, a really good friend of mine, has season tickets up there for the Seahawks. So I hit him up. I was like, hey, let's go to the Rams Seahawks game, in December. This was months ago. And it was Thursday night's game. So he's like, fuck yeah. So I went up there Thursday, went straight in the morning with my, the sweatshirt. I always wear when I go to Seahawks games, I wear Seattle gear.
Oh,
I know,
you bitch ass motherfucker.
Because
God damn, Josh.
my buddies,
Oh,
buddy
my
takes me.
God.
I like him. I like his whole family. They're all Seahawks. Everybody, I told you before, everybody I've met up there.
They would call you a transformer back in the day, dog.
Man, I'm just wearing it. But so I wore this fucking Seahawks shit, and Ryan's wearing his Rams shit. He's like, "Fuck you." He's the only one out of 12 of us that is wearing Rams gear. But my buddy got us on-field passes before the game. So that was super fucking cool. So me and Ryan go out on the field. I got a picture of him like in the end zone. We almost got booted. We walk out into our section, and I'm like, "Hey, go right there." And I pull my phone out to snap a photo, and he's like, "Past where you're supposed to go." And he's like in the end zone, and there's a picture, and immediately the security guard's like, "What are you trying to do? Get kicked out before you even get in here?" And I was like, "No, we were just messing around." And that motherfucker did not crack a flinch of a smile. I was like, "Sorry, we won't fuck around. We're just sorry. We'll be good." And then we walked away. It was Thursday Night Football, and the set was right there. So Sherman, what's his first name? Richard Sherman is on the show, and he's from Seattle, right? Was on the team, and he's there signing autographs.
He's all in the news right now.
Is he? About what?
Everything.
Whitlock? Sean Whitlock? I don't know his full name, but he's on there. He's from the Rams, so he signed Ryan's little replica helmet that Ryan brought. Got a picture of him getting his autograph.
Nice.
Marshawn Lynch was down there not signing nobody's autographs. Walking through the crowd acting like nobody's talking to him. Everybody else was trying to be cool. I had some Hall of Famer sign my hat, but he was not having it. And
I don't really have nothing to say because I love that dude.
Dude,
man.
did you watch Thursday Night's Football? Probably not, right?
No.
Amazon's hosting the show, so you can only watch on Amazon. For the first 30 seconds of his interview, he's cursing it up. They got to bleep the shit out of him. I didn't know because I'm over there and they're keeping us out of frame. And that's that time when he's like leaned over and Richard Sherman's like looking at him like that. I was like, I peeked my head out to see if I could get in frame. So during all these Instagram videos where you can see him run his mouth and cursing over in the right corner, if you look, you might catch me. I don't think so. Everything I've seen, you can't see me. But that was cool. And then Chris Pratt was there. I guess he's from Washington. He did a little thing before the game.
Okay.
Right before he went out on the field, they told us we had to go. Well, the only place to walk was like by Chris Pratt, who was about to be on TV. I was like, well, they want us to leave. Fuck it, let's go. I walk right over to Chris Pratt. Yo, Chris, love your work. I fist bump him. He puts his hand up like, wait, like not yet. And then he's like, okay, fuck it. And he fist bumped me while he's on camera. I got a little video, like just hold my phone like this, and I was like, "Yo, Chris, love your work." And he's like, okay," and then he just bumps me. It was hilarious. And then the Rams ended up losing the game, so Ryan had to hear all the shit from all the Seahawks fans.
That's okay.
But yeah,
did he represent?
Of course he did.
Yeah,
and they were winning a lot of the game, and he's the only one standing up in the entire area cheering. I was like, respect. I wanted to cheer for the Rams because he's my boy. But I was wearing all the fucking Seahawks shit, and I was like, "Oh fuck, feels weird. I want to root with him." I should have just worn my Raiders shit like I always do. Oh man. Next time.
Yeah.
Next time.
You better not ever do that at a Dodger game, motherfucker.
Oh no! Hold up. The only time I ever wear anything different is at Seahawks. I wear my Dodgers shit everywhere and my Raiders shit everywhere else. Always. That's the greatest thing about being a Raider fan and a Dodger fan. Like they don't really talk shit to you. Maybe more Dodger fans now, but Raider fans, no, I don't really talk shit to them.
That's because they're scared you got a knife.
Exactly. I'm scared they got a knife, and I'm wearing the same jersey. It rained the entire time.
Not during the game, though.
No, yeah, like it didn't rain during the game. It was great.
Stellar.
Yeah, and we stayed at the...
Couldn't ask for anything better.
No, we stayed at the Silver Cloud Hotel, which is the stadium one, which is on the corner between Mariners Stadium and Seahawks Stadium, which is Lumen and T-Mobile, whatever they're called. But literally, it's on the corner. You can, if across the street is a gate to go into the T-Mobile, and then to your left is part of the stadium of Lumen that you can't necessarily go into. You just walk down a little bit, and there's an entrance right there.
Yeah, for some reason, I've only been like by those stadiums one time. I skirt around them.
It's cool.
You know,
up there.
traveling up there, but never.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sure everybody over there hates it because it's a downtown area, but I haven't been to any stadiums that are in downtowns really besides that one.
You haven't been to San Diego?
No, I haven't been down to Petco, right?
Yeah, it's
No,
sick.
I heard it's great.
It is great.
I've been across
cool.
the street from it for something, but not during a game and not for a game. I haven't been to Fenway or Wrigley or all these little. Besides, I've been to New York Stadium in the Bronx, but that's not. It's in the city area, but it's not really that kind of thing for me. It's not the same idea.
The old one was the shit.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I haven't been there.
Yeah, I went right before they switched.
But it's cool because you can like walk around, you know. So I like being down there. We stayed in the hotel just for one night, then back up to Olympia the next morning, and spent a bunch of time with my buddy's family and with Ryan and his roommate who I hadn't met yet. And
Okay.
yeah, it was cool.
Roommate cool?
Yeah, no, him and his wife. He lives in their house with them.
Oh, okay.
They're really great people. His wife is super sweet,
Nice.
and his roommate is cool. You know, they're young.
That's
they're like
right.
30 or something, and yeah, it's good.
Good,
Yeah, it's
good
good.
shit.
Flights were good. You know, it was raining, and I enjoy the rain for that short period of time.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. It was cold, bro.
Dude,
it was
it's
in the
cold.
30s. It was in the 30s.
It's cold and it doesn't stop for days sometimes.
Yeah, I was trying to have a cigar, and I told Ryan after like having one, I go, dude, if it was this cold at home, I'd be smoking a lot less cigars.
Straight up.
I like it's cold out there, and there's way to be warm, but like if you're trying to smoke,
You'd have a
like,
smoking
it's-
lounge in your
yeah,
garage.
I'd have heaters everywhere. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Because it is fucking. It's rough.
yeah. Speaking of which, Terry, if you're listening, your dad thinks you're a cheap fucking bastard. Buy some heaters for outside in the patio. That's for you, pops. Cheap fucking bastard.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway,
Good shit. Yeah.
You got anything else?
Not really, man. Fuck, we're ready for Christmas. It's, you know,
Yeah,
hopefully
well, you asked me
everybody.
what I'm doing. I'm sure everybody's going to your house.
Yeah, they come to us for breakfast. We all do the opening gifts that morning.
Okay.
We make it. We used to do dinner a long time ago, but then you know when our parents and them all passed away, we stopped doing all that, and now we just do the breakfast thing. So everybody comes over and we have mimosas. We open presents with the kids. We cook a big. Everybody brings some things. We start cooking on the stove and get everything set up, and
Nice.
then everybody's out by like 1:00 and off to go to take a break, get to their family.
Yeah, get to the other.
Yeah, the in-laws.
Yeah. Can I come over for breakfast leftovers?
Come on, bro.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
I'd love
You don't
to
have to
have
come over
some
for leftovers.
Hirschberger
We
breakfast.
start the presents at 8 or 9. Come over about 10 o'clock, man. We'll be ready.
We'd all be doing my thing too. I have my family at my pad. Oh shit! I wonder if Jill got the Cinnabons. I have to get those tomorrow. Tradition for her side.
Okay.
Yeah, her dad has always gotten Cinnabon for Christmas morning.
And you guys, you do all day at your house, or you do? Where do you do dinner at?
You know, the past few years, forever we go to my mom's side for dinner, and that's kind of broken up a bit. So I haven't been doing a lot for dinner. A lot of times we're just at home, chilling like a regular night,
Yeah.
which is weird for me to get used to because I've always had divorced parents. I've always had like
2 places to
three
go.
or 4 places to go. You know, so I do stuff the entire day and the night before, and not doing something almost feels different. Almost feels like I'm
Same for me.
like I wish I was giving my kids more. You know, I wish we were still doing something, seeing another family, but I also don't want to go anywhere else. I want to go home. So, but you know,
yeah.
this is their life, not mine.
It's crazy for us. We used to, you know, we'd have people over Christmas Eve. People, you know, probably a dozen or so people come over, some drinks, you know.
Yeah, we used to do a
BS.
Christmas party for a while with our friends, right?
Yeah. And then, but I mean, for years we've done that, you know what I mean? For like 25 years. And,
I was a
then
latecomer to that party.
Our friends started having kids and doing things and going off. And then you came as we were doing some of it still. And then that was when the kids were teenagers.
Yeah, when they started to get
Yeah.
graduation
and then,
age.
Then after Christmas morning, then people would come over for Christmas night and we'd party. But we just don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
We just don't party like
Christmas
we
used to be one of the biggest party days for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have a 48 hours fest.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh well. Getting old.
Getting old,
Getting
bro.
old. Yeah.
Can't take it.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
Enjoy.
Christmas to all, and to all a
Yes.
good night.
Straight up. Enjoy every second of it.
And don't be shitty.
I'ma talk shit in a world gone stupid.
A bullshit? A bullshit.